Welcome to Being Friends with Jess and Tony-Ann, an inside look at our friendship, millennial things, sports, and pop culture. Come laugh with us, or maybe at us, and let's be friends. Welcome back, peeps.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah, we're back. I was rushing, so I'm drinking the rest of my raspberry pure leaf.
You're drinking more than me. I'm drinking my agua solamente.
There you go. So that's what's in our China this week.
Yeah,
Um, I have a ridiculous thing.
go for it.
Okay, so I was really bad at wearing my Apple Watch for like months at this point, right? Like, so I've been trying to wear it again to like be moving. I've been working out again. Like, I started working out this week,
Good for
like
you.
3 for 4 days. I'm proud of myself. Like, okay, great, right? Yeah.
Proud of you.
So now tonight we go on a family walk and we all had to wear our blue shirts as per the direction of our 3-year-old in T
Three.
minus 1 week. Um, and I start my watch for the walk. Do you know this watch asked me 3 times if I was done working out because we were walking so slow?
That's
My
rude.
pace was a 39-minute mile
That's
because
really
we
slow.
had to keep stopping. And then like I put my water in like the pouch, right, on my stroller, and she was pushing her doll in her stroller. So then
Oh,
she put her water in there, but then she kept stopping to drink the water. She's like, "Oh, I need more water." We took 3 steps, girl. You don't need more water. You don't need more water.
she's
So
already
then,
fallen into the Stanley culture. It's happening.
but I just think that it's funny that it asked me 3 times if I was done working out. Meanwhile, yesterday I did like a legitimate workout and then forgot to stop my watch because I went like straight to feeding the baby after.
And it didn't
My
end.
workout said that it was like 50 something minutes, but I was like actually done working out for like 20 minutes. But I guess my heart rate was just still so high that it was
Oh,
like
yeah.
burning, like it still thought, I guess, that I was working out. But like, come on. You
Yeah.
should know that I'm sitting and
It's pretty
not like
bad.
moving my arms and legs.
I yeah, that's pretty bad on the Apple Watch's part. Because it's that happens to me sometimes when I go on my walks and then I, of course, make an unsolicited stop in a store somewhere to probably
Right.
to get something.
Yeah. And you like
Um,
forget the watch is going.
yeah, and then I'm standing there waiting for like whatever I order, and then they're like, "Are you still working out?" I'm like,
No.
"So, like,
Right.
whatever."
But like, this was like yesterday, I did like on day. So I did it as like a functional training.
Hmm.
Because I never also know what to do, like when I do a workout, like video, like a leg day or an arm day, like I don't know what to do. Like, so I
On the
always just do
watch.
like functional weight training. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, or a functional like strength training,
Oh,
whatever it is.
I was gonna say
Anyway,
they usually have like strength training, which is like for
so
like the
maybe that was why it didn't like notice. Like, obviously, if you're walking, it could tell that you're not walking, but I don't
I
know.
want to see what I usually because even when I go to even like when I do kickboxing, like I do the kickboxing workout, but half
Yeah.
the workout is just like strength training. So I feel like there's my
Right.
heart rate's elevated, so it doesn't like stop,
Right.
but it does make like my calorie burning like not match up with what they expected me to do because
Right.
I was just straight up kickboxing for 45 minutes and I
Right.
wasn't.
Of course.
Yeah, so
So,
there
anyway, that was my ridiculous thing.
yeah, functional strength training. That's what you probably could or core training you could have done.
Well, like today was a core training day, so like I did a core workout, so I did core training.
Or yoga or Pilates, which that leads into Jess recommended that we should try a yoga or Pilates class. And I don't know how I feel about that,
I
but
think we would be comical in Pilates because I know that it would be like the death of us, and we
let,
would just and then we could report back. I think it would be
let me
fun.
be honest. I don't know what is done in Pilates. I know yoga. I don't know Pilates.
Oh, Pilates, you're like on like it's like a bench that moves basically, and it's
Oh,
like all core and like legs and arms, and people like leave with their muscles screaming. So that's why I think it would be funny if we tried it.
yeah, it'd be hilarious when the ambulance is called.
No, the oh, Okay, we're not that out of shape. Like,
Speak for yourself. It's been quite a while since I've been to the gym. But yeah,
okay, but no, it really, I feel like you've gone on longer stints of not going to the gym. I
true.
was pregnant, it was fine.
Yeah,
You have an
that's
excuse.
true. All right. Well, I just keep mentioning to Jess, like now that she's watching the OC, I'm like, yoga Pilates. And like she gets it now, and that makes it so great. Because that's another term that I'm pretty sure the OC invented. I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah. So anyway, one other, I just need to vent about this too.
Sure.
One other thing that I really am getting irked by is
Irked.
people in their like stories and their influencer videos excessively tapping things like
Oh.
this.
I was
We're
wondering what
doing,
that meant.
we are
Okay.
doing it way too much.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need you to pick up your lip gloss and tap it, and then your perfume and tap it, and like any other stupid thing that you don't have to tap everything you pick up.
Yeah. Yeah. There actually was an episode of Jersey Shore Family Vacation, where Jenny like caught Milani doing it, and she was like, "What are you doing?" Because like Milani was like, "Here's like this, and here's this," and Jenny was like, "What is going on right now?" And I'm like, "That's the disconnect of generations because that's all she does all day is watch like get ready with me videos or like unboxings."
Like, this is the thing. I understand if like you do it maybe once because we do love like if you're doing it naturally, like
ASMR.
here's my pure leaf, like, but we don't need to do this for
And I got
30
my oh, I don't even have nails, so I can't. It doesn't
for
work.
30 seconds.
Yeah.
Like with every single item on your desk. Like, no, no, stop it.
I would be like, and here's my keyboard, and I'd be like, clicky clacky, clicky clacky. Put on fake nails just to make sure I could do that. But yeah, that is definitely like a new influencer thing. I was reading your note and I didn't understand influencer tapping. I was like, what is all of a sudden people tap dancing? Is that like a new trend? I didn't know what you were going on about, and that
You
I
know,
know
when I wrote
about.
it, I thought like I was like, does this sound like tap dancing? But I was like, no, it's fine. I'll like I thought tap dancing and I was the one writing it, so
It's always the best when we write in things that the other person doesn't understand.
I
Oh,
know.
please pause. Okay. Um, so anyway, we might try a yoga Pilates class, a Pilates class, and we will let you know.
We'll report back.
Not promising it's anytime
Wait,
soon.
we weren't even talking about yoga Pilates anymore.
Oh, where did we cut off? Sorry.
We weren't talking.
Oh, the tapping.
Wow, like we're going senile already.
Yikes. Okay. So yeah. Um,
Backtrack. Okay, moving on.
all
Anyway,
right. My
go ahead,
ridiculous
son.
thing, which now is 2 weeks old because our lives are just crazy and we haven't had a chance to record. And then we did record, and then didn't have room to fit it in last episode, is really not that ridiculous, but I just have to vent. I being the homeowner thing, I know I complain about this all the time. A lot of times it's great. My place is very low maintenance. Like I love you, condo. Like I don't have much to complain about it. Please don't break anything very big. But like the plumbing problems are things like that's out of my realm. Like I can fix a broken light. I can change the batteries in my fire alarm. Like I can do things, but plumbing problems are not my purview. And unfortunately, even though he is a saint, my father, plumbing problems are his least favorite home improvement activity. So he will help me, but he will be cursing up a storm the entire time.
Oh God.
So in the last couple of weeks, really in the last month or so, I have noticed that my sink in my kitchen, the faucet, has been leaking out the back. So every time I turn on my faucet to like wash my dishes, I'll like shut it off and then like gushes in the back. So I've had to be like put like a towel around the faucet handle to sop up, like because it made a pool on my counter one day. So I'm like,
Okay, but it's not like in the wall. It's like
no, it's like
physically
the
like on
actual
top of
faucet
the count.
handle.
Yeah.
So so that's been an issue. And he was like, oh, like maybe it's this, maybe it's that. I'm like, you are saying different things to me. Whatever it is, I don't know what it is.
Speaking a different language.
Yeah, he's like, well, maybe we could just replace it and then end of the day, he's like, you know what? I'll come over one day, but I'm just gonna bring a new faucet because if I can't fix it, I'd rather just already have it. Like that. I'm like,
Yeah, that's
great.
probably like the
Whatever.
easiest
Then,
fix.
then I've noticed lately, and this has been driving me up a wall because this is more just a sound thing. My toilet would not stop running. Like
That's the worst.
I would flush it, and I'd like, and usually it would be like the middle of the night, and I'd go back into my bed, and then like 20 minutes later, it would still be running. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, and I don't sleep with my earplugs anymore. We've evolved. So I hear it. So I'm like, what is going on? And I'm happy that I don't sleep with my earplugs anymore because that, like, not that I pay for the water because it's part of my maintenance fee, but like that wastes a lot of water, the toilet bowl running all the time. I've learned, apparently. So, I got to do my duty as a condo resident to not make our water bill a gajillion dollars. So, um, I learned that the little chain, when you flush, the little chain in the toilet was getting stuck under the little plunger part.
Ooh. So
So
that's
it
why it
was
was just
like
constantly
keeping
running.
like, yeah, it was keeping it like ajar, not letting the water fill up in the tank.
Um,
This is so boring to everyone. I know it is, but this is just really all I have going on. Um,
my kid's currently upstairs screaming, crying, I want mommy. So
oh, well, we can't hear it if it's any consolation. Do you need to go get that? Go get that? Or is the
no, I
saying
think
just
she
let it
just
happen
doesn't.
thing?
Yeah, let's see if she falls asleep.
Okay.
Anyway,
So yeah, so long story short, to finish the saga, I was like, I need this chain fixed. And my dad's like, okay, that's at least an easy fix. Like you just got to move the little paper clippy up a little higher and the chain will get tighter and then it won't get blocked.
yeah.
Okay, whatever. But then, so then he comes over one day, a day I'm working from home. He brings a new faucet for me for the kitchen and he hates working in my kitchen sink because
Mhm.
under my sink, the cabinet has like a little wood divider between the two cabinets. So you can't like open it wide and just like go in there. You could only go in one side of it because there's a big wood divider in the middle.
Yeah, my mom, all of her kitchen cabinets have that.
Yeah. So, and him, let's no offense to my father, I love him, but he's not a young man anymore. So getting under that tiny little cabinet was not easy for him.
No, that would not be easy for anybody.
So wouldn't be easy for anybody, but especially not him with his back and whatever. So he was cursing up a storm, but he did it, and he did it pretty quickly. It did have to fully be replaced. So I have a brand new faucet.
Hmm.
It works lovely. And it matches very nicely. And we got that done. And then when we moved to the bathroom, he noticed he fixed the chain. That was nice and easy. But he noticed that the toilet, even though it was now not stopping, or getting stuck, it was taking a long time to fill up. And then he found out it's because something had like the valve had to be cleaned out or something like that.
Ew.
Again, who knows? No. Well, this is the thing. I kept saying ew, and he was like, "You realize that every like your water tank is all fresh water.
Yeah,
Like
it's the queen,
not
but it still like seems gross.
yeah, I know, right? Like he's like, none of your bodily fluids get up here. Like this is like what comes out of the wall. I'm like, I know, but
Understand, but it's still a toilet. Gross.
yeah, exactly. So he found another part that was only like $5. It was like very cheap to just replace something in my toilet, and now it fills up very quickly and doesn't make a sound, and it's very nice.
That's
But then he found
amazing.
out that my tub doesn't like the thing, to make it a bath, like to keep the water.
Yeah.
It doesn't work. Like it's so
Oh,
rusty.
mine doesn't work either, and now I had to order a like a cover so that
Mm,
I can
like
give
a
my child
stopper.
who,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mine's just the grate, unfortunately.
I know. Is she good up there, or are you gonna go in there? Can you go in there that she's screaming, I want mommy? I'm gonna send dad instead. Keep
Yeah.
going.
Well, she's screaming, I want mommy, so that may not go as planned, but I guess you're just gonna have to sing.
She just wants attention, I think.
It's because she
She
knows
does
we're recording. The talking to I gave her did not work very well.
no, she doesn't. I didn't tell her that we were recording. Um,
Oh, okay.
I think she just doesn't want to be in her bed.
Oh,
So
she's gonna have to get used to that. That's
yeah.
that's yeah. Anyway, my plumbing story is very boring, but then my tub was not flushing correctly. He got in there, he tried to WD-40 the shit out of it. Turns out the plunger thingy majig is rusted. I don't know. Long story short, I hate plumbing. Sorry to bore you all.
No, that's funny, but also like one time my parents' toilet sounded like it was taking flight like every single time we flushed, which was funny. So the whole time we were talking about that, that was all I was thinking about. I was
Taking
like,
flight.
oh, it sounded like it was gonna explode like off of the floor, like when it would like refill. And then also when you were saying about the bathtub, yeah, like ours doesn't work either.
Mm,
So my again, almost 3-year old, T minus 1 week.
mm.
It's still in the like
Like the
baby
baby
tub.
tub thing. Yeah. Because it's the
She
only way
does
to like
not
have her
fit in it at all.
submerged in
So I
water.
had to order. I ordered like it's not like a suction. It's like a silicone thing that just like goes over the drain so
Yeah.
that the water doesn't go down. So I ordered one of those on Amazon, and it should be getting here like in the next few days, and we're gonna hope that that works because
Yeah.
this kid doesn't fit in the tub anymore.
I know. That's why
And
the one,
this is
yeah.
what caused the entire like bathroom problems of mine
Oh.
was because that I was like, we need to get the tub refinished because she's not fitting in this thing, blah 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 blah. And then that led to all of our plumbing problems, which plumbing problems are the absolute worst.
I was gonna say, as I should have realized that you guys are well aware of plumbing problems. You
Yes.
know.
Speaking of home issues though, did I tell you about our flying umbrella?
No.
Oh, this is a good one. Okay,
Did
so
you
like
impale one of your neighbors?
no, luckily I didn't impale my car, but anyway. So what happened was we have been like obviously in and out of our house like a lot because I'm on maternity leave. Alec was working
Mhm.
from home, so like we kept like the umbrella in the yard was just like open because we kept going in and out, and like we were bringing the baby out there, and obviously the baby can't be in the sun, so like we needed the umbrella open, and like it's
And we've had a
easy to
stretch of nice weather. Like it hasn't been any reason to
right.
be
It's been
worried
very
about it.
nice, like
Yeah.
whatever. It's been sunny, it's been gorgeous. So like again,
Yeah.
we've been like in and out of the house. So this was the week, the Friday before Labor Day, maybe, or like the Friday before that. It might have been 2 weeks ago at this point. Anyway, we get home from I think Addie had a doctor's appointment. We go to the doctor's appointment, we come back, everybody's napping. So like Alec was working. He um he like finished working and then he went and sat on the couch with me. And I was on the couch and I was like doing whatever. I was working on like birthday party christening stuff. And all of a sudden we hear like this big like bang and we're like, what the like what was
Oh
that?
God.
So like we both get off the couch. I turn around and I see like leaves like in the front of the house. So I'm like, did a tree just fall in the house? I'm like, no, the neighbor took down their tree, so a tree didn't fall on the house, but like what was that? So I get to my backsliding door and the little like little Tykes trampoline we have is like against the door. And I'm like, okay, what is going on out here? So we move the trampoline and we're like, oh, the trampoline flew. And then we realize like, where's the umbrella?
Oh boy.
The umbrella is gone, right? So we look up and the umbrella piece of the umbrella is stuck to the chimney, like top.
Wow.
And but like the umbrella pole, the entire umbrella zero, like nowhere to be found in the yard. So we're like, where the fuck is this umbrella? So now both of us go to the front of the house. This umbrella flew over my house, hit the chimney, went 2 stories. 2 stories. I don't have like a ranch. Like it
Right.
went over a 2 story home, flew, hit the chimney, went through the tree in the front of my house, and landed across the street, upside
Wow.
down, like pole and like the it was like a boat. And we're like, what the hell? And when I tell you it was not that windy, it was not that windy because
Just caught a good headwind.
the cushions on the patio chairs that are not tied down, not velcro down, nothing, still intact. But
Mm.
don't you worry, the trampoline and the umbrella went flying.
That's weird. It must have just the angle the wind hit it or
It must
something.
have been, but it was
Yeah.
like wasn't even windy when we went out there. So we were like, well,
Right.
what the hell was that? Like this is insane.
Well,
So that was
knowing
our
knowing
crazy.
your husband, that umbrella will never be left open ever again.
Yeah, well, I mean, I feel like I probably should have like known better. Like we should have known better. But like also, again, it was like tightened into the base. One,
Yeah.
two, it wasn't like hurricane level winds
Right.
where like it was just a regular day. So
Hmm.
why would anybody think take the like
You almost
lower
became
the
those
umbrella?
people on the beach where they were like worried about impaling someone.
Right. I was like, thank God this did not go through the windshield of our cars though, because
Yeah.
like
Final
if
destination.
it would have flown the other way, like it could have easily hit our cars.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Wild. So yeah. Close your umbrellas, people. Close your umbrellas.
Very
Anyway,
good lesson learned. With luckily not really any consequences. That's great.
oh thank God. But like still, well, it did knock like the chimney, like it made that crooked. But one of our friends from work came and he
Wait,
helped us.
you don't have a
I don't
fire.
have a fireplace, but you still have a chimney.
Does every house have a chimney?
Um, like maybe, I
I
don't
guess
know.
that's where like the heat comes out.
The
Is that what?
furnace, yeah, like your furnace is usually like attached to a chimney.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, or you just have like that furnace pipe like coming
Yeah.
out of your house.
Pipe. Okay, okay, okay. That I guess
Yeah.
that's technically a chimney. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So that was that. Um,
Oy.
but other than that, the only other things that we have to discuss is how I'm the queen of fantasy football in our league this
Oh,
week.
this is
And the
gonna be
bets.
a bad fantasy season for me. I already
So
know.
let's talk about fantasy.
Oh, okay. Look, Jess is high and my low because Jess
Well,
has
no,
the
I had a
most
high
stacked
in
team
this
in
league.
creation.
I had a high in this league. And then in one of my other leagues, we played Josh Allen, so that wasn't a good ending. And then in my other league, I have Xavier Worthy on that team, and that man was out after like what, I don't know, the first quarter, because he got hit by his own teammate, Mr. Travis Kelsey. Like, come on, bro, what are you doing?
Yeah, I feel bad for him though. They're all blaming him, and apparently Xavier Worthy ran the wrong route. That's not his fault.
Yeah, it's not his fault. And
Blaming him.
then I think people are making jokes because like Taylor like mentioned Xavier Worthy. Like she was like, "Boom, we got Xavier Worthy like in the draft or whatever," and they're
Well,
like,
yeah,
Travis had to take him out because Taylor was talking about him, and
yeah.
she was
Well,
like, or
all the
whatever.
guys were like, he's getting annoyed that all his touches are going to him instead, so he took him out. I'm like, I don't.
No,
That's like wild
he
to me.
did not. He did
Like
not.
bounty gate on your
But
own teammate. Like that's
yes,
crazy.
no, not at all. And then, um, so that was that league, and then also on that team, I have Justin Fields as my backup quarterback, and um, who's and Joe Burrow as my main quarterback.
Joey B had a rough week.
In what world does the quarterback of the Jets get more points than Joe Burrow? Because I had Justin Fields on my bench and he had like 30 points and Joe
Yeah.
Burrow had 9.
Joe Burrow had less points than most kickers this week.
Yeah, it was a problem.
Yeah, it was bad. Poor Joey B.
So, yes,
Oh,
I was high in one of my leagues, but the other leagues stressed me out.
well, our league is the only league that matters when it comes to this podcast. So just to say, Jess has a friggin' stacked league,
I did a
a
great
team.
job on our draft.
Oh my God. I don't know how she did it. And she was the one that started the quarterback run too. So you would think that means she missed out on a lot of good receivers and running backs, but no, she got those too
Yeah, I
somehow.
don't really know how I got those because I did pick a quarterback in the third round.
Yeah. But and then she did it, so I had to do it and I wrote in the chat like I'm sorry, just started it. But I actually think like I thought my draft was decent, and then watching like seeing everybody else's teams, I'm like my team fucking sucks. Like I
Why
won
is
this
your
week,
I'm
but
gonna see who's on your team now because I guess
I
I
got
like
the
did.
award for the lowest points in a win, which is just mean.
No, that's good because you still won. Who cares? You
I
won.
know, but
I
I
love the weekly awards though in
I
this
know I
like
do love the weekly awards. I'm glad my name was there, even though it wasn't for really like a great reason. Um, But out of the 12, I was number 8 in points scored. So I'm in trouble, man. I gotta do some work.
yeah, but those I don't really think matter. I think that like that doesn't play a role, I don't think, towards the end of like the year or
It
anything like
doesn't
that.
matter but it's a way for you to see how you stack up about other teams in the league. So it just like makes like the week we play each other, you're gonna literally cream me.
You do
Like
not have a bad team.
maybe they just had a bad week.
Yo,
I
the
don't know.
Samson guy on your bench though, you better play that man.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna give the Patriots guy Henderson one more week, and if he doesn't do well, then I'm gonna switch him out for the Samson guy.
Yeah,
I
but
like
you
to
can
read
even take out. Oh, you can't. That's your tight end. You
I
can't.
like to read the blurbs, like the news stories,
Right.
and I go by those as if those people are experts, which I guess they're more experts than me. And
Why
the
can't you take out this Pollard guy?
Tony Pollard, first of all, I showed my brother my fantasy league team, and his first response was, "Wow, you really hold a candle for Tony Pollard." I didn't realize I've had him all 3 years in a row. I didn't realize that. But honestly, he's been a workhorse for the man. Like he did decent. He didn't do horrible.
No, he didn't, but like I would pay attention to that and then
Well, because he's a guy that like isn't the main running back, but they always put him in the red zone, so he usually scores a good amount of touchdowns, even though
look at
he
how much
doesn't.
you know. See, you're doing fine.
But so the Samson guy he's a rookie. So
Uh-huh.
he's splitting duties. Like he's number like 2 or 3 on the depth chart, whereas the Henderson guy is also a rookie, but he's like the top running back. So I'm just waiting to see
Who plays more?
who is better. Yeah, because they're
Got it.
both
Got it.
rookies.
Got it.
So
Okay. Okay.
I'm giving Henderson one more week since he's the lead back, and then we'll go from there. But I
Okay.
definitely need to make I think I need to make a couple of quick little I don't want to give up my strategy to you and the others in the league.
Okay, so don't give up your strategy, but if you got to make tweaks, make tweaks.
Are you interested in any trades?
Not right now.
It's only week 1. I'm like, give me all your players.
No, we got to look at who's like dropping and who's picking up. And like,
I know.
first of all, I feel like my sister changes her team every single week. The girl drops and picks up people
Jamie
like it's
playing
nobody's
fantasy is
business.
hilarious to me. She's so funny. I love her team name.
But I
Um,
also don't get why this girl has 3 pages of notes for a draft just to drop and pick up people like every 5 minutes.
she literally was the only person that probably came into the draft with like a clipboard. And the minute the draft was over, we got a notification. Jamie dropped so and so and picked up so and so. And I'm like, what do you do? She was just she cracked under pressure. We get it. We get it. Honestly, good for her.
No, I think that was the person that she didn't know that she was on the clock. She thought somebody else was on the clock. And they were like,
Oh, it was
no,
an auto
Jamie,
pick.
you're on the clock. And then
Yeah.
it was an auto pick.
Mhm.
Because I was like,
I
why
know.
did you auto pick that one person? And she was like, I was waiting my turn. And then I didn't realize it was my turn.
Yeah, that's so funny. But
I was like, oh,
everyone
got it,
has
got it.
pretty good names. There's a couple people in our league who didn't pick a name yet, and it's week 1's over. Like, what are we waiting for, people? It
No,
should be mandatory to have a team name.
Rebecca never changes her name.
It should be
And
mandatory.
neither does Lauren. After 5 years, that's not Lauren, the cousin Lauren that you know, it's the
I know,
other
I
cousin
know.
Lauren. But they never changed their name, which is
It
very
should be
funny.
mandatory. And new
But
Carly, she needs to come
yes,
up with a team name.
Carly's got to change her name. But the names this year are really going
I didn't
off.
change mine. Is it boring? I
You
kept it
didn't?
the same because I just really like it.
Okay, so leave it.
Show them. What do I have? It's
Show them, show me them TDs.
show me them TDs. I love that.
We also have in our league the Goth Father,
That's
Tell Me
good.
Purdy, Hurts So Good, and Big Dak Energy, Shake and Bake,
Shake and
Chase
bake is good.
Bank.
That also is good.
Yeah, that was a good one too. Okay, and then my sister's very good. Hottobo.
I love
Because
that.
she
I
has
love it
Bo
so
Nix
much.
as her quarterback. And then I have mine is Chubba Chubba Choo Choo
I love that
because
thing.
I have Nick Chubb and Chubba Hubbard.
Hubba hubba hubba.
I have Chubba Hubbard on 2 teams.
I mean, it was just a layup to do a name like that.
It was. I really wanted to use like a Love Island reference of like Team Mommy, Team Mamacita because
I know.
but after I did notice that I had Chubb and Chubbert. And then when you like said something to me and I was like it clicked fine like I couldn't think of anything clever and then I
Yeah.
like as soon as the light bulb went off I was like, oh, here we go. Okay, perfect.
Yeah. I was playing around with a couple of names because I have like DK Metcalf, so like DK is pretty good. I have who was my main dude that I picked up? Who was the number one guy? CD Lamb. So I was gonna do some like CD, something about a lamb. I don't know. I was like working it out a little bit. Olave could have been like
You
an
could
olive
do
thing.
something like a little lamb, like Lamar had a little lamb.
Oh, Bucky, like Bucky. Like there are some good names on my team.
Yeah, you do have good names.
But in the end, I couldn't find anything that just clicked, so I just left show
So
me
just
them.
leave it, and then if something
Yeah.
comes to you
At least
later and
it's
you got
more
to
creative
change
than
the
Team
juju,
La
you
La
can.
La.
You can. In other news, we are down to our 2 minute warning, so we'll finish up with the Jets. I don't even think we should give the Mets a right to talk about them, but
I hate them.
Anyway,
I hate them all.
the Jets. We
Oh,
thought
the Jets have promise, actually.
the Jets put on a show, and I mean, am I annoyed that they still lost? Of course, but things are working. Things were working.
I'm gonna say it was a pretty encouraging loss. I'm not
Yeah, but
gonna
it was
lie.
very annoying that like here's Aaron Rodgers and now he's gonna come back and like beat us.
Also, I had the Steelers defense, so that also like I was like,
Yeah,
and DK was on the Steelers, so I was like, I want the Jets to win, but also like I want
yes.
fantasy to do
Alec
well.
also has DK on one of his teams, and I was like, okay, so you want DK to get all the carries but not results in a Steelers win. He was like, yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's exactly what I want to happen. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah.
And I
But
wanted the Jets to score enough where like a couple of fumbles didn't really mean anything, kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like, but it didn't work out that way.
listen, it was promising.
Still got the dubs.
I don't feel defeated going into week two.
No, it could be a lot worse. We'll see. We'll see if
Oh,
Justin Fields can stay on the field,
not
and then we'll
not
go from
it.
there.
It could be a lot worse. It has been a lot worse.
Yeah.
So I'll take it. I'll take being in the games because let's be real. I didn't feel this promising when Aaron Rodgers was our quarterback.
Sure.
Also, Aaron Rodgers playing with a wedding ring on is just the funniest shit to me
I
because I
didn't
cannot
notice
believe
that.
he got married.
I forgot he got married. Yeah,
Well, I
but
did too until I saw the rubber band, like the rubber ring on his finger, and I'm like, he's playing with the ring on his finger. Like, come on, guy. Like, no one plays sports. Like,
I know.
all professional athletes, you don't see their rings until their post game interview. Like, get it off, you weirdo.
Well, it's not like his throwing hand, right? So I guess it like doesn't
No,
matter.
it was, I
No,
think, his. Oh, no. Is he a
he's not a
lefty?
left.
No, he's a righty.
I don't
But I
think so.
still saw it while he was throwing. I was like, oh.
Yeah. But also, the Jets. Oh my God, what was I just gonna say? And now we're running out of time, so I'm cramping. Finish my thought about Aaron Rodgers. He has this one-sided beef that I truly don't understand. Did you see his post-game interview? He was
That
like,
it was like, it was great to win here. Like, or
yeah, he was
something
like,
like that.
I'm very happy that I beat everyone on that Jets side. But like, how did we wrong you? You literally had a shit show of a career here. We brought over every person you wanted on the team for you, like handed them to you on a plate, and you still sucked. And
No,
then
I
you
mean his
left.
numbers actually weren't terrible. Alec pointed that out also. His numbers were not terrible, but still
But
they
like,
did not produce or generate any wins.
we didn't fire him. We didn't kick him out. Like, what do you have against us?
Right.
Us, like Woody Johnson. But like, what do you have against the New York Jets? That was that badly. Like, we didn't fucking tear your Achilles. Calm down. Like,
Right.
what?
Also, yeah, that and like again, you called all the shots. They were doing whatever you said and wanted.
To a team for 2 years, and so you chose to leave because it wasn't successful. Okay, we're all sad it wasn't successful, but why are you acting like we did you wrong? I don't like
Right.
that. Shut
Wild.
up. So I didn't like that. Also, I had to laugh about Aaron Rodgers because, well, this really doesn't have to do with him, but so during the kickoff game on Thursday, with the whole debacle where the guy on the Eagles spit in Dak Prescott
Yes.
the first play of the game and got ejected. I just loved all the memes that was like, this is Carter pulled an Aaron Rodgers because it was like him running out with the flag was like like longer than that before the guy got ejected. So it's like this is his moment. Apparently, though, Dak did spit first, and they just didn't see it.
Well,
Listen, I'm not one to argue about men spitting, but
well, the other one did get caught. And like, why are we spitting on each other? Like, you're grown ass men. It's disgusting.
because let's just say that some people that play football aren't mentally evolved like others. Let's just say that.
Well, I
Yeah.
think that goes without saying, but still.
So sometimes they make decisions that they shouldn't be making. But yeah, and then the guy got fined, which
What about the guy who slapped Travis Kelsey like straight
I
in the
didn't
face?
I didn't actually see like what led to that. Like what led to that.
I think he was just like holding on to him a little bit like after the flag, and then he just like slapped him. You can't. What?
Um, yeah, no, I don't know, but I do love his post game interview. He was like, I don't care about the slap. I'm really mad about Xavier Worthy. Yeah, okay. Travis, don't do this. Just move on. Everyone's gonna move on. I don't think Xavier Worthy's laying in a hospital bed. Like he's
No.
recovering. I think we're
Well,
gonna
did
see.
you see the guy that slapped him was like, Travis can take care of me himself. I don't need the Swift, like, stop sending the Swifties after me. And I was like, one, sir, do you understand that, like, these women are unhinged? Like, they're unhinged.
Nobody can
They
control
think
them.
that, like, they are his protector for whatever reason because they're psychotic. So, like, he's not sending them after you. They're just doing whatever the frig they're gonna do.
Right.
One. And two, like, I don't know if that was even, like, I don't know if it was a real quote or AI, but whatever.
Yeah, a lot of things now. I'm becoming. Did we talk about this in an episode?
Yeah, that we don't know, like, what's fake
I'm
and
becoming
what's.
a boomer. I don't know what's real and what's not. It's really getting bad. Like
Well, if it is
anytime I
real,
see
like,
it.
you should understand, like, he's not sending a bunch of 30 to 40 to teeny boppers after
Yeah,
you.
I know. Like
Come on.
it's but guys, like stop with the AI because I can't tell the difference. Please
Yeah, I
stop.
can't either.
Um, I saw one the other day that was there was one that it was really convincing. It was deer jumping on a trampoline in a backyard, like out of a ring camera video.
Tony, and that's not convincing. How would the deer get into the fucking trampoline?
Well, like deer jump. Like you've seen them jump
Yeah,
and they
but
break
was it
into
like a
backyards.
was it a trampoline that had like a fence around it?
No.
Oh, okay, that's more believable then.
Like I thought it was a bunch of deer that like
I thought it
broke.
had like the netting, and you were
No.
like the deer were in the netting, and I was like, come on.
And it looked like a random like ring camera video. And I was like, oh my God, like animals are so cute. And then I see the comments like, can't believe how many people think this is real. And I'm like, damn, I get so mad. This is so bad. So yeah.
Anyway,
So anyway, that's a segue off sports. But yeah, I got to see two US Open winners play in person.
you
That was
did.
kind of cool. What a quinky dink. I don't know anything about it still, and I didn't watch the finals, but I heard that the two people I watched won. So that's cool.
Yes, they
Jess
did.
was texting me something about the semifinals, and I was
Oh, I was texting you because people were like courtside. They were literally in the third row and they were like
oh,
going into their
oh,
seat and they
yes,
quite
we were gonna
literally
bring
were
this up.
taking forever to sit down, one, and like they were probably making they had to be like making a commotion because they were like talking to people around them, but like you can't do
Yes.
that courtside. Like sit
I
your
went
ass
on a
down.
texting rant to Jess about how tennis is dumb because like the players getting upset that the crowd is doing something is like the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
I don't think
Like
the player was upset. It was just the line, like the line umpire was just like, the players are ready. Sit in your seat. Sit in your seat. Like
I feel
they
like
were
the game could go on without people being in their seats. Like it's the dumbest thing to me in the world.
not when you're in the literal third row. That is distracting. You're basically on the court.
They don't tell people to stop moving behind home plate when a pitcher's pitching.
Well,
Get
that's
over it.
different. It's
Well,
different.
how is
It's
it
totally
different if he's
different.
throwing a ball 100 miles an hour at somebody?
Totally different.
Okay. Tennis is
That's like
just
talking in somebody's backswing. Like if you threw a ball in the air and you had to hit it at 100 miles, no, I'm sorry, no, it's not easy.
also like the people that are third row, it's elevated. There's a wall and then there's the stands. They're not sitting level.
They're they're pretty close to the court.
Listen, we're gonna have to
They're
agree to
not behind.
disagree
They
here.
weren't behind the person serving. They were court side. The
Then
sides
they're in
go
the
all the way
peripherals.
down.
That's even stupider.
What?
That's even dumber. They're in their peripherals.
Oh
What are
my
you
god.
looking that way for?
Okay, we have to agree to disagree because you just
We're
don't
gonna have to
understand how
agree to
tennis
disagree on
works.
this. Um, the Mets are losing 9-2 as we speak.
I can't even talk about them.
Well, we were not gonna talk about them because we were running out of time, but now that we've
Well,
extended
now
it,
we have time, so I guess we'll talk about them.
it could be brief. I hate them.
Literally, RIP to any hopes for the playoffs.
Just like,
RIP.
I
Jesse
mean, like,
Winker's
yeah, we
out.
still have the wild card, but like you know how the wild card goes. Ugh.
No, I don't even like. We shouldn't be in the wild card. We shouldn't
No.
be in the wild card. You
Think
know
about the
why?
hopes and dreams
Because
we had
I'm
earlier this
sick
season.
of this wild card bullshit, and then coming back from that was last year's vibes. We were dominating. You
Take
know
me
what?
back to
Send all of the
June.
pitchers down. Bring all new pitching up because these kids are better than the veterans. Let's just move on.
Although this week the kids didn't do that good either, so I'm not hopeful.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's pack it in, pack it in. And then our poor Jesse Winker, he's done for the season.
I
They're
know. And like
back.
I feel like not having his vibes would like his vibes wouldn't have made a difference at like
Yeah.
this season.
They brought back Paperclip Man today. I don't think he's made much of an impact.
Who the heck is Paperclip Man?
Who's a Siri. He has the paperclip earrings.
Oh,
So
never even noticed that. I did notice that he was at bat, and I totally forgot about him.
that
But
man comes back after months of doing nothing because he was
nothing.
injured, and they just start him. Well, Carlos Mendoza pisses me off. You know what? We weren't going to go into detail on this.
I feel like we're just raising our blood pressure for no reason.
Carlos Mendoza, I had it with you. Had it with you. And Edwin Diaz, check yourself. That's what I'm going to say. Okay? I don't care that he ended up getting that win the other night. The man took 10 minutes to change his cleats. Okay? Change his cleats on the field. Loaded up the bases, changed his cleats, and then had to get out of the inning unscathed with like a diving play and a run to first.
And please let me know, what did his cleats have to do with that? Like why
the
couldn't we
front
pitch
cleat
with the
was
other cleats?
broken. The front cleat was broken, so he was falling or slipping or something like that.
So
Like the
you
front,
waited until you loaded the bases?
right? Didn't you feel that after the first person you walked? I mean, thank God he did change them because he would have never ran to first base to make that play if he didn't change them.
I can't. I hate them. I hate them.
Yes, did we get the win that day? Yes, but at what cost? At what cost? Because I have nothing to look forward to in life. Do you understand this? I can't have the Mets suck just as the Jets are coming around. Like I can't invest myself in these things. I'm having a mentee B. We gotta stop talking about them.
I know. I hate.
Pissing me off.
All right. On that note, maybe we'll come back with better news next week.
Probably not.
Anyway.
How the Mets are involved anyway, because they're currently about to get so what by the Phillies.
Yeah.
Woo!
Who we needed to beat at a bare minimum. Anyway, we're not talking about it. We're not talking about it. We're gonna go. We're gonna
This
go.
is us
Bye.
not talking about it.
But yeah, so anyway, bye everybody. And thanks for being our friend.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Bye.
Hi, friends. Wow, you listened to the whole thing. Thanks for listening. Please be sure to subscribe on YouTube and your favorite podcast platform and share it with your friends. Ratings, reviews, and comments help as well. See you next week. Thanks for being our friend.